沉睡的人心潮澎湃，热血流过动脉。别让梦想带着遗憾醒来。总有人被世界淘汰，总有人被记载，在这尔虞我诈的舞台，挺过来。
What are you planning to do?
What am I planning to do?
Huh? You purchased Magic Crystal shares from Rofis. Is it to merge Magic Crystal and kill him? It doesn't look like it.
You worry too much. What does it look like? Magic Crystal's a fine app. Besides, this decision was arrived at by the board. It's not my personal opinion.
Cut the crap. I asked the technology side. They have already developed a copycat with complete voice messaging, but they told me that you rejected it. That surely baffles me. So what are your plans? It can't be that simple.
Who told you that?
You don't have to know.
Not many people know about that. So who told you that?
Do you think that I'd tell you?
Well, I guess you're right. So what about it?
I invested in Jin Cheng's venture, only to lose in the end. We've agreed that the person who gets the largest share in the mobile networks will split it equally. So I can't decipher your moves now. I'd like to hear your side.
40 million is not a large share. You must be joking. You're on your way to becoming a monk. So tell me, should money be a concern to you?
Enough of that. Have you ever met a poor monk? Do you think it's easy to live in a mountain? If I let you do whatever you want, I'll starve even before I get to the mountain. I admit that Magic Crystal is brilliant, but I think it's reached a bottleneck. It will be killed by a bunch of copycats. Others can make copycats, including you. Therefore, I believe that your acquisition is just for show. There must be a secret weapon somewhere. An explosive one.
I think you really flatter me. An explosive weapon. Do you want to be a monk or not? You have a lot of questions.
All right. Before I leave, indulge me with a final question. What do you plan to do once I become a monk?
To follow your footsteps.
To be a monk?
Oh, no. I'm not quite ready for that. I'll carry on with your vision and venture into e-commerce.
You... I can't believe this. I'm not even dead yet, and you're already making me a coffin. How dare you?
It was just a joke. You think I could do that?
What do you think? You're that type.
Then I will remind you. Guo Xinnian isn't reliable. Don't believe everything you hear. And also, you promised that you would leave the app alone, whether you become a monk or not. Why do I feel that you will not keep your word? It doesn't sound like you.
What do you mean?
Haven't you been in contact with them?
You have remote vision? Or have you installed a camera in my office?
Don't worry about that. There's a chance to make money, but too bad. You and I can't share it.
Just tell me. There's no one else, come on.
I made a bet with Peng Shuai-Wu that within 2 months, you were going to drink that basin of water.
Huh?
I'm going to win that bet. Thank you.
You...
Mr. Li, Wendy is here.
Welcome.
Hello, Mr. Li.
Sit down, please. Rofus trains its employees well. You were able to give a quick response. For a company that's quite huge, can my own team give the same turnaround? I highly doubt it.
Look, sir, I'm here to represent Magic Crystal's shareholders, and we would like to discuss with you the stock shares.
Magic Crystal's shareholders? Shouldn't that be Guo Xinnian? Why isn't he here? Also, they still haven't paid back the debt they owe me.
Mr. Li, would you like to talk about the debt or the equity first?
I hope you could tell me first why Guo Xinnian isn't here. Because if you cannot call the shots, let's not waste each other's time.
I didn't expect you to be so frank.
Rodan said that perfection is getting rid of all the accessories.
Mr. Li, here's the thing. First, about Magic Crystal's debt, the shareholders have all agreed that in order to show our gratitude, we would like to give you shares of Magic Crystal based on the stock prices today. You will also enjoy prime rates on fees and interests.
I accept that.
Second, the people I represent doesn't include Guo Xinnian at all. They're a group of angel investors, and these people would like to sell their shares when the right time comes.
I cannot accept that. Rofus sold me their shares because that is precisely their business, to sell shares. But if your investors want to sell their own shares, it can only mean that there's disagreement in your team. This actually shakes my confidence in this team. In that case, I can't accept it. Since you're here, you should have lunch with us.
Hello, sir.
Mr. Li, with leaders like you and Guo Xinnian, I don't think the teams will find stability.
Why do you say my team isn't stable?
Mr. Peng always says the top 5 shareholders of Qilin are the richest people in China. The other 4 have been living the dream, while you, sir, sleep in a folding bed in your office and does everyone's job. You are just like Guo Xinnian. Therefore, I conclude that your team won't be stable.
I do pity Peng Shui Wu. Having a smart female colleague has its pros and cons. What is that document you're carrying? Thank you. It's so little.
Everyone is transferring half their shares. Is that little to you?
You don't think Qilin can afford it? Or do you have other ideas?
Guo Xinnian is working on the app's new functions.
Like what? I'm very curious about technology. If it's confidential, then don't share it.
Truth be told, I can't share it. Even though there are conflicts among the shareholders, we're still on good terms with each other. We still continue to support Guo Xinnian in this. Keeping half of our shares will ensure Magic Crystal's tech independence.
It seems you don't know Qilin well. Please join Miss Wen for lunch. After that, take her on a tour of the company. This equity amount is insignificant to Qilin. Either we take all the shares, or you can ask around the market and see if anyone will take it. Take this Wen on a company tour. I need to go ahead.
Mr. Li, I should probably go.
Why? Why does it keep making mistakes?
You know, don't get upset with your computer. I already told you. It's an issue with a system that selects characters. Many people have also tried and failed eventually.
Well, I don't believe this. I will figure out a way to solve this thing.
I have to go.
Huh? Where are you going?
To my house. I already told you that I promised Yang Yang to be home by midnight.
Oh, yeah. I forgot. It's midnight, all right. Go. Oh, wait. When are you getting married again?
Do you even remember anything that I tell you? It's next Thursday.
Next Thursday, got it.
All right, fine, I'll just remind you again. Goodbye.
Please ask Yang Yang not to hate me.
Yang Yang doesn't hate you, but it's her mother who does. She said that I'm getting married soon and that I should be home at least before midnight.
Well, hurry up and go home.
Hey, boss.
What now?
Well, there's just something I want to say to you. Take it easy, man. Learn from my mistakes. Find someone and get married.
So easy to say. And who would that be?
Na Lan!
Oh, get out of here!
Na Lan is really nice. She's a great girl. It's a pity she's attracted to you. Put it on your agenda.
Bro, take a shower. You'll run out of hot water.
Everyone's gone. Some have gone out to meet their wives, while others went out to meet their girlfriends.
Bro, don't worry about the encryption. I'm on it. I've uploaded everything in the shared hard drive, so there's simply no way they'll be able to download without permission. So even if both of us aren't here, as long as I lock the drive, it'll be fine.
That's not what I meant. What I mean is, they all have a life. It's just the two of us. We're like ghosts lingering around. This empty building.
Bro, are you saying you want a girlfriend just like Wendy?
I plan to win her back after we complete all of the work for this project. But it seems that this can't be finished in just a small amount of time.
Bro, think of it this way. If you and I are able to finish this successfully, then you can get any girl you want.
Wendy's not an ordinary girl. She's not just some pretty face that you meet somewhere. Forget it. Hello, Mr. Peng.
Mr. Peng.
This is your resignation letter. I don't want to see it anymore. I will not approve it.
I've seriously thought about this for numerous times. I understand the philosophy of Rofiz. Profit is king. It's what really matters. It happens to be in conflict with my beliefs.
Na Lan, this is really difficult for me. Professionally speaking, I do not want to lose a good team member. However, your strong morals make it unsuitable for you to work in this business.
It's all right, Mr. Peng. There's no need for this conversation. I know that it's a rule to make a counteroffer to someone who wishes to leave. I assure you, you don't need to do that for me. Just approve it.
I just can't. I've already sold magic crystal to Qilin and made a lot of money. And letting you go without rewarding you is going against my own principles. And that is not going to be fair. People will laugh at me. Take it or not, it's up to you. But it's up to me to reward you.
Mr. Peng, the biggest reward you can grant me is to approve my resignation.
Hey, hi! Hello! Hello!
What are you doing here?
It's been a while. Your skin's smoother than the last time that we met. You're really pretty.
What do you want?
I've just traveled from very far away. There's no car where I've come from. I have to walk 10 kilometers just to catch a bus. I went through a lot, but you seem to be rude. Is that fair?
How far did you travel? Why are you even there?
Well then perhaps maybe I could do something for Guo Xinnian. As my way of compensating and rewarding your very high sense of morality.
What will you do?
Obviously, Li Benteng wishes to control magic crystal. He's confident that he can. I can probably initiate a public sale of Rofiz's stock shares in magic crystal. I can increase the prices by 2 or 3 times. Rofiz's price evaluation carries a lot of weight in this business. Therefore, no matter how much it costs, Li Benteng will take it for sure. That way, Guo Xinnian can make some more money.
Thank you. This is the first time that I've heard that you can measure someone's morals with money. Your proposal? I bet it'll probably be accepted by most people, and they'll be happy with it. However, Guo Xinnian isn't exactly like most people.
Is he still putting up a fight? In that case, he'll be going against forces he can't contend with.
Guo Xinnian is like Don Quixote. All this time, he's been fighting alone. But I appreciate him. Because he has a sense of morality.
I understand. The last time you came into my office and created a huge scene, I was wondering, who in this world could overcome the stubbornly persistent and hard-headed Na Lan? Now I know the answer. I feel much better now.
I'm sorry. I apologize for losing my temper that time.
I will say this one more time. For as long as I still work here, you cannot resign.
Tell me, are you here to borrow money?
How could you think that I'm here just to borrow money?
Yiwei, you disappeared all of a sudden and changed your phone number. Were you dealing with loan sharks?
You still care about me.
You can say what you want, but I need to go back.
You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Believe it or not, I'm making an aircraft carrier. See? I knew you wouldn't believe me. I'm really making an aircraft carrier. I'm working with a group of experts on this project. We surrendered our cell phones to keep the project a secret. We're all given only 2 days off every month. All of us work every day. Today is my day off. I miss you. So here I am.
Can the aircraft you're building go into water?
I knew you wouldn't believe me. So how much money do you have?
So I'm right then. It is still about money, after all this time. You could have asked me about it directly. What aircraft carrier? That's the money you returned. I didn't touch it at all.
But have you changed the PIN code?
I haven't. I will next time.
What if this time around I fail again and can't pay you back for it?
That's all right. You can disappear. Let's not meet again.
I'm really making an aircraft carrier. I'm working with Li Bentang in this project. How many shares do you have now? You should sell them. Magic Crystal is doomed. I am not here to borrow money. All right, fine, whatever you say, okay? Just tell them that. I'm still here. I'm not in the mountains yet. Let's not talk about my plans of becoming a monk. This is ridiculous! Let me tell you, if you can't figure this out, I'll destroy you first. Why are you here?
To burn incense. Do you have a match?
Are you here to watch everything unfold? Some friend you are.
Some of my friends have purchased your shares. Stock prices have fallen. Care to explain it?
Nothing to explain. Didn't you say that this is my end?
I didn't say that. I remain to be a good friend. See, I've been defending you.
Yeah, right.
It's true. I told them that they should have faith in you. It's just a minor hiccup. He'll overcome. Then he will engage in a few projects. After about a month, the shares will rise again.
Well, those are your words. I didn't say anything.
I've also told that Mr. Huayan is taking over the project originally led by Magic Crystal creator Guo Xinnian to eventually develop internet voice calls. I'm quite sure it will be another bloody war. Did I get it right? Do you think I've been a good friend?
You definitely put cameras in my office.
Since we are friends, we won't stab each other in the back. Also, real friends always have each other's back. You don't know software. If Guo Xinnian's internet voice calls can be developed in 5 years, I'll take your last name. I've been pouring money into this endless pit. If you invest there, Qilin can soon launch a voice app. Forget about your 40 million. Every cent you invest from now on, you will never see again. But I'm not trying to scare you.
Are you quite sure? What is it, a prayer or something?
Whatever you call it. Also, I advise that you don't buy Magic Crystal's shares. If I ever find out that you own a cent of their shares, I will use all of Qilin's power to besiege you.
All right. Having no war makes me feel bored. Tell me, how do you plan to besiege me?
I'll praise your spiritual journey, using all the media resources that I have. I'll tell the world that you've chosen to give up your worldly ways and your illustrious career to become a spiritual adventurer. I'll also hire writers to write essays about you and make you an urban legend. There'll also be a cartoonist who will draw images of you as a monk with a temple as a focal point. People will praise you.
You're the one behind the articles.
Of course.
You cost me 2 billion yuan! You can be really cruel, Bentang.
You're the one who started it. I'm out to get Magic Crystal. How dare you try to jeopardize my plan? I will only stop if you do.
I will stop.
Then I shall bid you farewell.
But don't forget, you promised to give me a large chunk of the shares.
We shall see in a few days.
The 6th update of the 4th prototype. Lu Ka and Yang are getting married. Mr. Li, you, what are you doing here at this hour? Let me get you something.
No. Take a seat. I heard you live in the office, so I came to see you for a while. How are you?
Well, I'm all right. I've just been working on this little thing here.
Speech recognition, right?
Yes.
Quite a task. Many companies have tried this before, you know. But then they all failed. The key is a character selection software, right?
Well, I wrote one. I read all of the characters, so the computer remembers it. Then I set up the basic rules and linked it to an online dictionary.
But we don't talk the same way, and the way we talk changes every day. Computers follow standard procedures, but humans don't. For example, we sound different when we're emotional, when we feel unwell, or when we have something in our mouths.
Right. That's the reason why it's been making a lot of mistakes.
What's this about?
Let me show you. This is also the issue I face. I've fallen into a black hole. I designed this for the blind. Also useful for senior citizens, like my father. He has bad eyesight. To read a message, he'd reach out for his glasses, which is too much trouble. So I'd like to turn it around and create a program that converts text into speech. This way, people like them will be able to use it.
I always hoped that I would be tough in action and kind to people. You defeated me in the second point. With this wonderful app, the first thing that came to your mind is to help the aged and the blind. You're a good person.
Come on.
Take this advice. Don't focus on this. I don't question your ability. It's about the features of the Chinese language. Is there anything else that you would like to work on?
Develop internet voice calls.
So have you tried it?
We don't have people.
You already got into trouble with a voice message app. If internet voice call works, many people might lose their jobs. Are you okay with that? Also, there's not enough bandwidth for it. Learn your lesson. Do you have to be beaten up by the service providers?
If I think of that, I won't be able to do this, or any other thing for that matter. I might as well just wait for my death.
It's not that serious. Come, let's go out and have a drink.
Oh, hang on. Let me just shut this down. Let's go.
Who is it? Chenja? It's so late. What's the matter?
I want to see Na Lan.
Come on in.
I'm leaving for Hong Kong tomorrow. And I may never return here at all. The R&D is closed. Very soon, South Ocean Technology will close too. I just came to say goodbye.
Have a safe trip.
I feel silly. I'm like a child who made a big mess for a piece of candy that I didn't get. Had I known it would come to this, I would have kept my calm. Would have chosen to be a good person.
You were a good person. When I first got to the UK, it was your friendship, kind words, and care that helped me get through my phase of depression and turned my life around. I'm a fool.
But my father told me that only fools could succeed in this world.
I don't dream to become successful. I already consider it a success if I don't let my parents down.
Tell me, what was your wish?
I wish to call my parents, talk to them calmly, and don't fight with them anymore.
Tell your parents that a boy named Qin is actively pursuing you, and that he's from Hong Kong.
Hong Kong is part of China.
Can we try again? Perhaps we can start over. My dad has transferred our family fortune to a charity fund in Buenos Aires. We can go there and manage the fund together. I promise that from now on, I'll always listen to you.
Buenos Aires. That's so far.
It is far. On the other side of the earth. When it's summer here, it's winter there. And when it's winter here, it's summer there. Everything can change in the blink of an eye.
Tincheng. I have a boyfriend now. It's Guo Xinnian. I'll say it again. Have a safe trip.
In this country, you're the only person who's had skewers with me.
So does that mean we are, by some chance, friends now?
Right. Tonight, my best friend is no one else but you.
The people on my team are secretly selling their shares. Have they talked to you?
To be honest, they have, but I refused.
Why? Did they ask for too much?
Don't look down on me. They were too nice to you. They only sell half of their shares. They hope you could maintain control. So I refused them. I promised Wendy that I wouldn't tell anyone.
Do you really have to take over control of Magic Crystal?
Remember when I said the first time I met you? That I must have it. You know, those who have nothing know the value of something better than those who have it. Anyway, it's good to be part of Keelan. I could provide you a shelter from the storm, and an avenue to make your name famous. I've never talked business with you. I think I never considered you a business partner.
What am I then?
You are a friend. For one, I wouldn't take my clients to a skewer stall. You have to trust me on that. I'll have to ask you one more time. Sell Magic Crystal to me. We can set sail together and create this mobile network miracle. How about it? I think I know you too well. Your ideals can't be defeated by the capital. You need me.
But my ultimate dream is to become an independent person. I choose to live my life according to my own will. Sorry, Mr. Li. I'm afraid I don't have the heart to sell my own shares.
Then you have chosen to be my enemy. You had better watch out. But rest assured, I will give you a dignified death.
I don't have much time, and we didn't talk about this. I drafted this plan. Please take a look.
This way, please.
This doesn't feel right. Mr. Huang has never kept me waiting.
What do you mean?
In the last 2 weeks, he decided to retire. He left his post as chairman of the board, which led to WeCloud shares to drop tremendously. I'm not sure if he still wants to deal with Magic Crystal.
Are you saying he might change his mind?
就幸好